Hey guys, Garry Jacobson here. I race with the Sonic Dunlop racing team, 999. Basically with my career, where it kicked off was obviously in go-karting. I was about 13. Started off because I always wanted to be involved with motorsport because my father was always interested in racing and he raced a bit himself. Basically started off with karting. I had a little bit of success in karting. I was able to win some state titles. I was able to get a green plate as well, winning a national, and that basically gave me a good stepping stone to prove myself to the people above me in Formula 4s and all the racing teams, to get myself in the door. Go-karting was really good, and once I knew I wanted to be a bit more professional, I started to look at all the racing teams that were available at the time. There was always good teams out there like Sonic Motor Racing, Minda. They were the teams that you wanted to get your foot in the door. It's just how you did that was the biggest question, and what was going to do that. So what I did, what I found worked for me, was there was a lot of scholarship programs out there. I didn't really know a lot about Aussie racing cars at the time, but it was able to give me my first step into circuit racing by going for the CAM's Young Gun program, and through then I used that as my chance to prove to the people in the Formula Ford world that I had a bit of ability. So I went into that series. I won one race in the wet, and that basically handballed it off into Formula Ford. So I went into the CAM's Rising Star team with Minda, and that was all really good experience for me. I raced in the state series and I kept progressing. I got second in the championship to Cameron Waters, and so then again I stepped up into a team that I thought was probably the best at the time, which was Sonic Motor Racing Services, and they are still like a really good team. So I was able to introduce myself to Michael Ritter, and I got talking to him. My plan of attack then to get to Sonic was I was in high school, and basically every weekend I'd go and work for Sonic, and I made the time. I made it look like I wanted to be there and I wanted to be part of a race team, and my goal was to be a professional race car driver. So all those things like cleaning wheels, cleaning cars, stuff that probably doesn't seem important to you at the time, cleaning, but it shows your dedication not only in the car but out of the car. There was a lot of things I also brought to Sonic that I'd learnt from Minda and the Rising Star program. Always keep yourself looking really sharp. Get a haircut before you go to the next race. Make sure you've shaved. Make sure you ironed all your clothes. Present yourself as slick as you can, because all the people that are above you, all the main series drivers, they all did that, and that's how they got there. So you've got to copy. You've got to jump on that wagon. You've got to go with it. In Sonic, I spent 2 years racing with them. I basically had my first learning year in the National Series, chasing Nick Foster and Cameron Waters around, comparing data, and basically just honing my skills. After that, I progressed to my chance to win the championship. I had a little bit of bad luck that year. I was leading the championship at times, and I had a few crashes that didn't quite go my way. I had people in front of me that made mistakes and just caused me not to be at the right spot at the right time, and those sort of things happen in motorsport. But the other thing is, never let that sort of let it get to you. Always take the next race meeting as a new start. So, you know, I broke my arm at the end of, I think it was the start of October at the end of that year, and I still had enough points to get third. But I never ever had it in my mind that that was it. Because I didn't win the championship, that didn't really fuss me. I thought, what I'll do, I'll take a different route to get into the Dunlop series. I'll work really hard, I'll train, and I'll show people over the internet, Speed Cafe, that, you know, I'm not giving up and I'm training and I'm trying to make it to Dunlop series by showing, you know, that what kicks me down won't ever leave me down.